Slowly adrift to gather strength. My concentration elevates the clouded mind state, breaking the restraints that taint the sublimit of my pen. Now as an extension of harmonic vibrations, I summon your holographic image here, preparing you for depressurization. Now breathe. Welcome to a lucid dream, unmasked visual perception, broad spectrum connection in various angular directions, digital impulse adaptation to actualize my significance, master principles of thought in my phonetic entrapment, intrinsic dissonance, the deepest province of influence, deviating from the outlines of minor movement, stay congruent, cerebral cortex of X, illuminate the subjective, who extend their ears beyond the next level transition, mosaic structured architecture standing still to reveal, meticulous progression, seeking imitations on multiple levels, abstractionist, with no model to follow, repetitious dialogue proves that physicals are hollow, crumbling to the touch. The mist thickens, skies black and immobilized, broadcasting restricts further interaction, orbiting the momentum of my centrifugal force. Instrumented steps loosen and devastate to respond. Counterclockwise spin, irregular pace, critical status to be filtered to the future on my back, laying on the stratus. Practically graphed mathematics, surreal pattern fragments, indecipherable semantics, avalanche dynamics. Caving heavily into the surface, resilient swords bearing torches down a footpath to your cranial fortress. You still revolve around an axis by guided rotation. In dark minimalism, planets collapse, intangible mysticism, collision, rip texture 360 positions. Combine both hemispheres, redesign the way that you should listen. Realism and triple digital resolution, permitting archives of the cerebrum to find the problem solution. The transformation beyond the scope of the misrepresentation of a world disguised as a three-dimensional simulation. My senses only get stronger, pure to the core, light drizzle overhead into an outright down for pure element. Conceptual intelligence, transcending limitations of my mind's grip. I rip and tear holes in your reality, exposing outer dimensions. In order to see the landscape, read carefully between what's written and intrinsic scripting. The deepest province of influence, deviating from the outlines of mind and motion, stay congruent. Elliptical, cylindrical, linear thought conceptions. Elliptical, cylindrical, linear thought conceptions. Elliptical, cylindrical, linear thought conceptions. Focus your mind for the next level transition. Let's move. Let's move. absence, watching the second hand tick. Wasted time, wasted dreams. Surround myself in thought, no comfort in words. Colorless objects blend themselves into the background until everything becomes far from contact. Finding myself drifted off my knees in a cathedral. Every facet of my form becomes the landscape. My mind's the sun's illumination at dawn. The ceremony yields shadows casted by the candle's glow. Slowly approaching the edge. Vivid memories of serenity sadly escapes me. Where am I? Lost in the moment. I traded poison for brittle comfort of nothing. I have yet to see with my own two eyes. So I keep walking, I keep walking. As a pet, like carrying a box of timeless knowledge. Penny for your thoughts, polish the bronze and leave them all astonished. Defiled reasons of truth, foundations laid and buried. Speaking as an article of demonstration, solid vessel, yet I'm still flesh. Filtering humanistic foolishness and obsession with temporal wealth. Silent screams, nightmarish dreams, encapsulated and preserved in exchange suffering. Detrimental, unsound doctrine they teach to a multitude whose souls are now far from beyond reach. Suppressing the need to sleep. My perceptions being tampered with, adjusting its pitch to silence the voices intended to misguide me in this wilderness. I've been underestimated, stronger than they could possibly imagine. And for this reason alone emanate the immovable standings of my testament. Weakened sovereignty tends to grow older with time, refining the 12 gems I've attained to leave them hidden for the next traveler to find. I was once a great man in the eyes of other men. Separation extended its distance as they never matured like ageless children. I remain changeless and unwavering, parallel to the light that guides me. The cornerstone and imminent edifice, deeply entrenched with my ideologies inside me. I can almost reach it. One day I'll be able to hold it in both hands to test my own integrity in the form of rhetorical lessons. The night seems forever in absence, watching the second hand tick. Wasted time, wasted dreams. Surround myself in thought, no comfort in words. Colorless objects blend into the background until everything becomes far from contact.
Man all your stations. Get the word out. It's about to go down.
Converse in universe. entertainment, hard like concrete.
Smoldering embers and ash dance in the aftermath of the blast. Civilization is falling at last, solely controlling the balance of power on this sphere. I see into the future, it holds me prisoner here. Allow the motion to appear as shadows without skeletal form, mysteries exposed. In scenes of deep meditation, cultivate wisdom, forge intuition with precision. Amid the inner workings of logic, created vision, shimmering in the distance. Glistens this hidden path, this sunless darkness, evades the luminance of a match. It spreads evenly, blanket covering a mental autonomy. Framework of architecture to remedy the adversity. Weakened walls will fall, my ride from the form of light. Tailored in garment of exertion, left handed skill by birthright. Straighten your posture, the mold won't hold fragile ceramics. Dive to the depths of the immersive and filter the transparent. The energy radiates immense force and bleeds the scenery, uprooting trees when I project my voice. An eruption of cataclysmic proportions, endowed with reason to counteract the corruption. Lost art, forgotten symbols, robbed of its ornaments and brilliance, cause these were hidden in the temple, meticulously assembled. Solid structure, metallic brown, luster transposing composition to their rupture. Harnessing the expanding universe, refining obscure mastery of a treasury I pale undeniably in the midst of translation. The time-based alters the equation. Truth is stranger than fictitious explanations. Keep your eyes closed for the moment of experience to give stability, definition in the deepest province. I was fashioned into a physical, but no form can shape the symmetry and dimensions of my mental. Profound enlightenment, unusual characteristics, double-sided to appreciate nature beauty before I destroy it. Divine ambience validates the preeminent constant, refined as a dilation in the selected form of knowledge. Hold the talisman, mirroring scenes of a less traveled road. As the alluvial molds embodied for the way what eyes to behold. Spiritual principle, methodical occurrence. Candlelit light breeze, behold the magician's disappearance. The key opens the conscious door to immortality, identical and identifiable to that which is encased inside me. Marble and stone, 'tis the entrance oblivious, at the center of gravity, meditating upon biblical manuscripts. Finding the path, see the parallel, assemble the change of life's uneven ways. The end draws near, I appear as reality's voice to move you to turn the page. Finding the path, see the parallel, assemble the change of life's uneven ways. The end draws near, I appear as reality's voice to move you to turn the page. No matter where I stand, I'm at level balanced in one. Look beyond the everyday and see into the unknown. Eyes wide, straying across this barren plain, surveying mounted on my horse, glowing with a pristine gleam. Armor and cloth, cornered by conflict and pressure. Infinitely focused, chi energy fully measured. As the ink dries, I walk about the sky, towering over reflections as I become the sunrise. Drawn by my hand, the slow whirl of the clock stops. Stone crumble granular, the inertia flip-flops, killing the butterfly to have its wings still grounds the fallen angel. Cast holes upon the shore, leave footprints at every angle. Shapes forming, your last portrait's painted with the last design. An open circle never completes itself, creating the outline of time. As the mobile moves, its full perspective unfold, being but a small portion of the sequence, condemned to walk this endless road. Intangible hands hold the stars, let them fall by will. I emerge to cleanse, observe as the flames baptize them. Finding the path, seize the parallel, assemble the change of life's uneven ways. The end draws near, I appear as reality's voice to move you to turn the page. Finding the path, seize the parallel, assemble the change of life's uneven ways. The end draws near, I appear as reality's voice to move you to turn the page. Smoldering embers and ash dance in the aftermath of the blast. Civilization is falling at last, solely controlling the balance of power on this sphere. I see into the future, it holds me prisoners here.
Unfolding the secrets behind my eternal life, I exist in a cycle of reincarnation. Illuminating the skies with bright thoughts left untouched. Are those angels in disguise? Intense lights create darker shadows, a reflection of pain and sorrow, trials and tribulations. Passionate hearts fall apart in pieces, washed away by the ocean's waves. You can't count a lifetime in centuries or decades, cause life is an infinite escapade in transition. A single entity taking multiple forms. Conform, unite, divide, separated. Rejecting all thoughts of relativity, evaluating my memories in the bird's eye's view. Releasing calm winds from beneath my wings as I glide through the storms of misfortune. I've created my own pitfalls, dug a hole so deep, had to build a new foundation to elevate. To elevate beyond the deepest realms of the heart, detaching the dust of self at nightfall. When daylight comes, I've become something I can't imagine, a missing piece of a puzzle, insignificant to the structure of the new world.
Look closely, look into my eyes, try to decipher my design. Reflect when the sun shines at its highest point in your mind. Wandering caverns, torching the catacombs, etching lyrical inscriptions with a chisel and hammer and stone. Come let me show you the edge of everything you think you've ever known. The potter's vessel of celestial connotation, the reason I roam. Transfigured submersion while our voices become whispers. And every step of the passage resonates with scraps of forgotten scriptures. Thoughts that breathe, words that burn. Thoughts that breathe, words that burn. I twist sound, a paradox, bending it into a wave, wrapping it about me, protecting myself from the heat of the sun rays. Scorching. I stroll across the surface and search for shade, lost in a rhyme. A power made before the days of recorded biblical times. You need an atlas to ride my train of thought across your mind. I stand the distance before it inverts and divides. My voice melds itself into your thinking process. Both heart and mind are balanced, walking among you, going unnoticed. Remaining focused in the visual field of the naked eye. Erratic movements, illusionless, intrinsically undenying. Combining with the light spectrum, dematerializing to the wind. Creating waves of chills that gently glide across the skin of my craft of verbal simulation. Reclassifying this art, I stand in complete darkness, wrapping light, stacking building blocks. Not for praise or eyes to misunderstand and see, but to illuminate the corridors and passageways guiding me. Faintly glimmering by night and going unnoticed by day. Staring at faces cracked by darkness, wedged into tiny spaces. I'm DeMontage's sentence. Who are you? Abstract thought progressor. Expressor of a lesser stagnant generation thought progressor. I'm a product of my own doing. Punctuated confessions infiltrate the opening of my canvases, public viewing. You're such fragments of my daydream for a morsel of understanding. Living a minute experience, imitating rainstorms of can't imagination. I carve loops over tremendous folds until concrete mimics the motions of waves. With asphalt gleams like ice and snow magnified in the moon rays. I can manipulate the matrix for days without surfacing for air. I walk in the midst of oblivion, crossing continents unperceived in pairs. Figurating rivets on the sunset with the scrolls of my father. Birthright heir to the throne as the new day dawns. Oceans calm when I open my palm, releasing still winds. Releasing still winds. Calming. Reaching into the deep recesses of the mind, genesing our bodies, we close our eyes and become the rhyme. Stand in a ring of fire as fragments, spiraling in circular motion. Until I solidify my form, I travel as debris causing erosion. The wind becomes my skin, expanding my physical senses. Bridging 2 points of calculated light years to a matter of mere inches. I am time, the absolute matter you can't possibly control. I am space, commanding shape, the unborn symmetry, life force of the dying old. In epic proportions, awaken lyrical distortions. Simply defined as unconventional rhymes in the shadow of a rogue horseman. Galloping across the horizon to make amends with the neighboring kingdom. I appear as furious sandstones with legions of soldiers to end them, bend them, send them into the mouth of the abyss. My erratic thoughts add to the dimension of this music in a hemispheric radius. Sinister, fire, breathing, prolific imagery, perpetuating diversity, swift sifting color, blank expression, surpass to outlast a frontal blast, audible, auditory, high capacity ratio, the conductor develops levels that seem to melt snow, creation, revelation, art, science, acceptance, biasness, outright defiance, diversion, intensity, aligning, trajectory, elemental, measurement, solid form in my descent, creation, revelation, art, science, acceptance, biasness, outright defiance, diversion, intensity, aligning, trajectory, elemental, measurement, my solid form in my descent. Moving, revolving, twisting, bending, moving, revolving, twisting, bending, moving, revolving, twisting, bending, moving, revolving, twisting, bending. Escape my thoughts, they twist and bend when I grin. Impenetrable skin holds a vast universe within. This is where I begin, harness the unforgiving ocean winds to blow the conscience of your mind with category 5 level emissions. Tremendously blind the entire visual field, paralyzed the statue form, my true embodiment is unveiled in multiples of 3, adjusting my clarity. I'm now in year 2020, but you can't clearly see me moving too quickly. Maneuvering within this dark crystal, wicked mixtures hatching, cannibal snakes slithering in plain vision. Your life's an assortment of poor values and clouded inclinations. Your mind can explore the depths of my verbal persuasion, lacking foresight, color contrast, durability, consistency, the ability to outperform my agility, absorbing light until the sun begins to dim. 5 elements interconnected, glowing underneath my skin, almost godlike, but not even a fraction of his magnificence. Slanted passage, destroyed direction, hope smothered by my elegance. Keep your expensive garments, your precious stones, your glamorization, your absence of moral values. Keep your lack of patience, instant gratification, materialistic infatuations, and your inability to prevail in awkward situations. I am solid rock, so I'm designed to weather the storm, tearing the fabric of your existence, cleansing the land when I flood, developing a stature, illuminating minds to precede me, capturing essence of our dark times and rhymes accurately. Moving, revolving, twisting, bending, 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 moving, revolving, twisting,
I solidify
bending.
and activate my third eye, my mind's eye, stretching my wings over this hemisphere before I rise to fly. My train of thought lays down tracks that moves across the surface. My physical purpose, whirlwind through reason, destroying only living us, me and the listener. Afflictions, hardships, and distress fogs the mind into all certainties to formulate to an uncertain guess. Never accepting unskilled MCs multiplying around me, saturating the airways to elevate and communicate on higher frequencies. My perpetual intellectual motion outlines these rhymes like sonar does in the valley and peak of the ocean. My now is the divinity that shapes my end of days to come. Our dreams, values, not misremembers what we've done, what we've learned. Hard to discern, harder to breathe, hard to follow the routine of the mainstream. Remaining submerged beneath the surface, I rupture your entire sentence structure to all four corners are curvaceous. Your sight is your genetic weakness. You fall victim to what you see. Only pieces, not perceiving the whole image collectively. I'm now expanding beyond my physical senses. At remarkable speeds, I split in every direction, disappearing in the distance. The soul is awakened, a sleeping force from a tomb of ice. Resurrected to reclaim this mic device, charging full stance, towering prominent dominance. Poetic structural tech ingrained within my conceptual complex. There are no exits. I palm the globe with one hand, balancing myself on all angles. I contract and expand. As I contract and expand. As I contract and expand.
Man-made machine, filled with shattered dreams, immortal thoughts of infinite darkness, pain, and various color schemes. Structured to eliminate all resources, manipulate the forecast of natural forces. Earth, wind, fire, water, flowing through the faucet of illusion. The end of evolution, pollution making my heart breathe. Please let me free the cannibalistic dog industry. I rise as the sun sets in the west, testing my night vision. I see violence, hatred, Lucifer guiding me in the wrong direction. Let me guide you to a fabulous place with platinum status, which is hard to sow out with this golden night. I said I lust for the finer things in life, like green grass, natural water, and a breath of fresh air. I don't care about what you have to offer me, cause what you say to me is just blasphemy. There's more to this world than the human eye can see. Society falling apart right in front of me. There's more to this world than the human eye can see. Society falling apart right in front of me. Terror, disruption, envy, greed. What you say to me is just blasphemy. Terror, destruction, envy, greed. What you say to me is just blasphemy. Everybody, just leave me alone. My imagination takes me to another dimension. I see happiness, laughter, sunshine, creativity flowing through my veins, and I'm feeling no pain. Positive emotions, oceans filled with life. Animals coexisted with mankind. No time deceit or treachery. Man, it's nothing new to me. I close my eyes and take this journey quite frequently. Building a city with emerald bricks, sticks, and stone, where everything is free and nothing is owned. Maybe just one day, maybe I can show you this place I call home. Maybe one day I can explain this feeling of freedom. Enter my kingdom, my domain, my empire, as I battle the beast of fire with my lyrical precision, making pyramids collapse as I reach the climax, and dim the lights with intellectual insights. Execution of the dark evil nights. Take flight and see through lies. Listen for a minute. Listen as Mother Earth cries. There's more to this world than the human eye can see. My imagination taking me to a new destiny. Happiness, laughter, sunshine, peace. 4 elements helping my mind go free. There's more to this world than the human eye can see. My imagination taking me to a new destiny. Divine happiness, laughter, sunshine, peace. 4 elements helping my mind go free.
without the despair. Stolen moments, the stolen heart. Leaving this world to redeem the soul's body parts. Lost in air, tyranny and fiction. So much love attainted by one's encryption. Vision enabled, but seeing is just in handicap. Fingertips with pressure on the mind without being cerebrally attached. Sleeping, dreaming, awaking, and perceiving. Cryptic nightmares cause even sweet home deceives me. Believing, but wandering on pure thought. Now the lessons are unlearned, trash, and untaught. Cause I need no teaching or preachings or unjust wisdom. My bad intentions is another man's honor. Relieved by self-righteousness until the inner karma. The splitting energy is an in-depth goal to release all hidden chi. One's lost power, will raise one's lost motion to fly over surface for years under the ocean.